Hello, everyone. It is Manic Monday, episode 10, I believe. And quite honestly, with the week that I'm having, I'm not even going to double check. I'm not doing great. I hate medical shit. And guess what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks is medical shit. And guess what? I have to keep doing medical shit. I get to go back to the doctor on Monday. That will make 3 separate doctor's visits this month alone. I'm not having a good time. I really hoped that, okay, so like here's kind of the whole story, so to speak. I've been fighting what I thought was an ear infection for a couple of months and just hoping that it would get better on its own. And spoiler alert, oftentimes when we say, oh, it'll get better on its own, it doesn't. It doesn't. Sorry, I don't mean to blow out my freaking microphone, but I hate it so much. Anyway, it turns out it's not an ear infection, despite me going to urgent care because it really fucking hurt. Getting antibiotics, taking the antibiotics, dealing with all of the side effects of antibiotics, it didn't fucking work. So I went to the doctor. I had already had a doctor's visit scheduled because I was hoping to be able to get on some birth control and then also maybe they'd be able to look at my hip. I came to them with those 3 issues: my ear, my hip, and birth control. And they didn't mention anything about my hip, so I'm assuming that might be a future visit. Whatever, I don't care. That's something I've been living with for a decade now. Whatever. Get my ear taken care of, please. And also I would like to stop having debilitating period cramps. That would be nice too. Which also, by the way, fuck Trump. We need birth control, accessible birth control. It's not so people can go out and be wild. It's so people can fucking live their lives. Like, I've had to call out of work because my cramps actually just destroyed me. Anyway, sorry. This is a true Manic Monday rant, if you can't tell. I hate medical shit so much. Anyway, went to the doctor and they were like, we're gonna have to do a women's exam because you said that your periods suck. And I'm like, my periods do suck, sounds good. See you next week, I guess. And then they also gave me a prescription for what will be a, like nasal sort of flush, I guess. Apparently the eustachian tubes, which are part of your sinuses, from what I understand, don't quote me on this, I don't know. I didn't finish researching this tonight. That was one of my 2 goals. I was going to clean and I was going to research my new prescription. Guess what I did? I cleaned and I researched some of my new prescription. Some of it. A full 20 minutes of it was devoted to just looking through all of the drug interactions. Hey, fun fact for all my Lamictal girlies, birth control and allergy medication can, in fact, fuck with the dosage of your mood stabilizer. Now, I knew that this was potentially going to be a case because this actually happened the last time that I was on birth control. I got the prescription for birth control and I was like, okay, let's just doodle-a-doo, check in the drug checker. Like, the doctor didn't say anything, but I'm still gonna check because I've had bad times with doctors before. And guess what? I found that out on my own, and I went to my prescriptionist and I was like, hey, do we need to, like, dose up my Lamictal at all? I'm just curious. And she's like, why would we? And I'm like, well, since I'm on birth control now and it lessens the effect of the Lamictal, I figure maybe we should just, like, at least talk about it. And she looks it up and she goes, oh, so it does. So, look up your shit. When it comes to medical autonomy, you are where the buck stops. You get to be the person who does that extra research. And I hate that we live in a country like that. Like, this is... If you can't tell, this shit gets me heated fast. I hate this shit. Anyway. About 20 minutes was devoted to just looking at all of the drug interactions. I started researching nicotine and the birth control that I'm on now. It's not a good idea, and from what I can tell, it's not even necessarily about, like, cigarettes specifically, vaping as well, and it's because the blood pressure issues tend to, I guess, expound on each other, so to speak. So if you are older than 35 and smoking cigarettes, you're just straight up not going to be prescribed this. I'm under 35 and I vape, so I think that ended up skirting under the table, but my doctor did specifically say no smoking. Now, I thought that that was in reference to my fucked up eustachian tube, but on the med checker, the only thing that it's like talking about in reference to nicotine and drug interactions is nicotine and the birth control. So I'm going to have to look and see what nicotine does when trying to treat your eustachian tubes. But honestly, I'm fucking done with this shit today. I did a 1-hour stream, that's 2 treats, and yes, I could have gone for 3, but I don't want to. I really don't. And I'm not going to have anything to share with my data engineer on Sunday, which sucks. It really does suck. Like, I'm actually upset about it. So maybe I'll spend some time between now and Sunday evening and actually do some work. I don't know. And quite honestly, right now, all I care about is getting my 2 treats, getting some food, and watching the new episode of Tile Locked Valley. That's all I want right now. What are the treats? Honestly, I don't even care enough. Let's grab them at random. A Copico, sounds good. I didn't run caffeine in any of the drug checker. Fuck. I might do an extra stream this week just to force myself to get through this because I gotta run caffeine by everything. I remember to do nicotine and cannabis, but I didn't actually do alcohol or caffeine. So, fuck me, I guess. Anyway, our other treat is a candy apple head chew. Awesome. Next week, what am I gonna do? I don't know. Hopefully all of this medical shit will be done because, like, I'm going to have to start this treatment at some point. So, like, I need to figure it out. All of it just got done on Monday. Like, I just got all of this new prescription and new information on Monday, and, like, because medical shit is so draining for me, I just took the rest of Monday off, didn't look at it, didn't want to look at it. Spent like an hour last night looking through the like massive stack of papers that they gave me. Spent time looking at the massive stack of papers that they gave me. And like, still didn't get through all of it because I hadn't even opened up the prescription yet. So I've got another thing that I need to look at. And I still don't know the full extent to what I need to like mind myself when it comes to smoking and dealing with my eustachian tubes, and I didn't do all of the drug interaction checks, and yeah, anyway, next week, maybe some more data breaks. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this unironically Manic Monday. I'll see you on Wednesday for a Wavy Wednesday or next week for another Manic Monday. Have a good one. Bye!